Okay, so we found out neither one of us are actors. Anyway, this is week 4, and this covers summarization, information giving, the other I keep forgetting, interpretation, and confrontation. Switch that over on those last 2, but so here we go. Haley, we've been talking a lot about your medication, and you said that you would take your medication every day.
Right. I know if I don't take my medication, I get very depressed, and I've been depressed all week. I've been slipping on taking my medication, so I think that I need to be on a very strict regimen.
When do you take your medicine?
Well, I'm supposed to take it 3 times a day, in the morning, at noon, and right after dinner. You know, if I'm out with my friends, it's a struggle for me to take it. I get lazy. I understand the importance. I just need, I guess, to be more structured. I know that when I come in here, I always promise you that I'm going to do everything on the treatment plan, and I screw up. I don't want to do that anymore. I didn't like myself this week. I scared myself. I was really, really depressed.
Well, I wouldn't say you screwed up, and it would be hard to remember to take your medicine when you're out with your friends. That would be hard to remember. But I'm glad that you understand the importance of taking your medication regularly. Getting scared may help motivate you to remember to take your medicine. Okay, this one is, that was summarization, and this is information giving. And cool. Put your arm down. So, now let you go first.
I drink a lot. I don't deny that, but an alcoholic, that's a joke. Alcoholics are bums on the street, drinking a bottle of whiskey out of a brown paper bag. My father, now he was an alcoholic. He'd leave for days at a time, and he never held down a job. He was a loser who never amounted to anything. I have a good job. I make decent money there. There has never been a time that I haven't been able to control my drinking. Do I fit the alcohol profile?
I hear you saying you do not think you have a problem to the point of being an alcoholic. I understand your anger and frustration of how your father was when he was drinking, and you do not want to be like your father. However, many alcoholics do not fit the description you made, and they function well in society. Some can't even tell they have a problem at all. Alcohol affects people differently. Can I give you some information explaining the effects alcohol has on the body of different people? Different people have different body composition, and why it affects people differently. And once you look over the information and take the assessment I have here that I'm going to give you, we can discuss any questions you may have and proceed from there. How does that sound? Confrontation is the next thing. You go first.
I have several sexual partners, but I am careful about choosing partners and always ask them if they have been exposed to AIDS or any other sexually transmitted infections. I make sure I use protection occasionally.
Okay. Although you feel you're being careful by trusting your partners and occasionally using protection, I'm concerned you're playing Russian roulette. What if your partner's lying to you, or doesn't even know if they have an STD? Or what if you don't know if you have one, and you're spreading it to multiple partners? Stop recording there. The next is interpretation.
My 8-year-old Karen has refused to go to school for the past 4 weeks. I just decided to stop forcing the issue because it has been sort of nice having her company at home. I'm thinking about homeschooling her.
I'm wondering if something is going on at school that's bothering Karen to make her not want to go to school. Do you think Karen may sense that you need her at home and she refuses so that she can stay home with you? I understand Karen is good company at home for you. She is such a sweetheart. I sense you're lonely at home. Would you like to talk about that? And so that concludes are acting. We can't look at each other. It'd probably be better if we were facing each other, but we can't look at each other and do this, or we never get through it. So, but anyway, thanks, and see you in class.